Hold up, hold up, hold up. It's that boy G Plans. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall. Some say he's a man.
Like it looks like we rolling, man. What's going on? You in what part of Michigan you in?
Right now, I'm in Coloma. I'm in my hometown right now because I came back from school for Thanksgiving break.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Right now, well, I'll be heading to Chicago in the morning now, but I'm in Louisiana right now, which we already spoke about. But like I said, I came across your music. I blog down here in the South, well, all over the world. If you make good music and I like it and my viewers like it, I'm gonna put it out. But I like what you got going on, man. I wanna ask you like how was it like growing up in your city?
I mean, I ain't had like a hard life, nothing. Like I ain't grow up in like the slums or anything like that.
Yeah.
Like, you know how I would be saying that. Like,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie about that. Like I'm from a small town and like there's no like rap music scene here at all or anything. So it's hard to even like kind of get your music out there. You know, if, like you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But like 10 minutes away, because I live next to Bennett Harbor, and 10 minutes away, they got like their music scene over there, like compared to my hometowns, is like popping, like in terms of like local support.
Yeah.
Like they actually got people supporting them and stuff over there. But over here, like it's just kind of hard to get people to get behind you and back your stuff. But I mean, I kind of got that going me right now just because I was doing it for a while and people from my town started finally noticing me.
Yeah.
But yeah, but over in Bennett Harbor, that's where like over there, that's where like all that, like you know. Like gang banging, shootouts, blah blah blah. All that stuff happens over there. So I'm 10 minutes away from that, but I was never like a part of that.
Hey, but that's good. That's real though. Like it's like I mean I ain't saying you like gangster, but that's like Slim Jesus. He had made a big disclaimer when he first came out. Like, hey yo, this is for this is for that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But when did you start rapping?
When see. I think senior year is when I started doing it, and I was just doing it as a joke at first, because I was bored and I wasn't taking it serious.
Yeah.
So yeah, senior year.
Hey, so well, hey, I like it. Like your No Flagging record, man. Like I say, I follow Laka Films. Cause they cover mostly like Midwest people. They come down here sometimes too, and I'm just scrolling like, man, I'm gonna see what's going on with this kid, man. And man, you was just going in. Like how did it all come about? No flagging. Why no flagging? Like
alright, so like I said, like I ain't grow up in like a bad area or nothing like that. So like when I started doing music, like I wasn't about to talk about nothing like no offense to Slim Jesus, cause like he's doing his thing, but like I wasn't about to do something he did where he was real about it, but like I just didn't want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But in my town, people are really influenced, or not people, but the younger kids right now, they're really influenced by like a lot of the music they hear.
Mm-hmm.
And in my town, they're acting like they're in gangs and stuff, and these are like little 12 to 13-year-old kids, and like I'm in Coloma, that's where they are, like Coloma and this other town called Waterloo. I'm like, man, you guys know there's no gangbang or nothing like that going on out here. Like they're little kids talk about shooting each other and stuff because of the music they listen to.
Mm-hmm.
But one day I was like at my job, and these kids came in and they had like one of them had like one of the like a bandana or something in their back pocket, and the other kid was like, man, he's like, what flag you flying or something like that, and I was like, I was like, ain't nothing like that going on in this town.
Yeah.
They started arguing about. My bad. Someone was
no,
knocking
it's
on
all
my door.
good. It's all
they
good.
They started arguing about like what gang they're in and what like flag they're flying. And, like I'm just sitting there listening to them, and like I looked at one of my coworkers and I was like, man, there's no flagging going on over here. And then I thought about it. I was like, man, I'm about to make a song about that, because no flagging was about how basically people in my town act like they're gangbanging and stuff, and like they're really not on that, and I'm not on that. Like I'm not flying any flags or anything like that. Like I'm just being me. So that's kind of what the song was about. And I was like kind of just coming at the people like that, because like in my town, like I don't know, I just feel like there's people 10 minutes away in Bed Harbor who are in that life and stuck in that life and don't want to be in that life, and I got these kids in my town who want to be in a bad situation like that. Meanwhile, they're trying to get out. So it just really bugs me how like they think it's cool and stuff. When, you know, people who are actually really in that, some of them don't even want to be in that life, but they have no choice. So yeah,
that's
how the song came about.
That's a good concept. That's the same thing. I'm from a small town too, but I be all around. I'm from Natchitoches. I don't know if you ever heard of it, but the internet brought us here. But the same thing. This state alone is known to be. I don't know if you heard about what goes on in the South, but a lot of crime and stuff going down here. Now I never portrayed to be a gangster myself. Now stuff can get real, but I don't want to get into all that. I want to ask you this. So you like, man, I'm gonna make this song No Flagging, and like I'm go hit up. You could have chose anybody to shoot your video, but you got Laka Films to do it. Like, what made you think I'm gonna use Laka Films and I'm gonna go?
All right, like this is what happened. Adam 22 from No Jumper and everything.
Yeah.
Like this year is the year like I finally started taking my music serious, and like I don't really like watch any of his stuff or anything. But one day I was on YouTube, and like he was doing one of his live streams, and like I just pulled it up because I was bored, and I'm sitting in the apartment with like my friends, and they're playing people's music for $30, and like I've never paid for self promotion or anything, but I was like, yo, what do you think will happen if I send this dude my song for $30 and they play it? And they're like, oh, I don't know, like just do it. So I was like, all right, like whatever, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
So I send them the $30, and we wait on his live stream, and they like my song finally comes up, and throughout the live stream, people were playing their songs, like they'd like listen for a second and then start talking over it and like just do their thing. My song came on, and they were like, I think like right away they're like, oh, okay, we like the beat, and then they like checked out my Twitter and they started clowning me because of me being white, and they're like, oh yeah, he's a drill rapper from Chicago, ha ha ha. I'm like, the song's not even about that, but like I was like, okay, like I usually get that from me being like a white rapper, unfortunately, because racism always kind of be a thing with certain things.
Yeah.
But anyways, they start playing it, and they just started like rocking with it right away, and they were talking about like how they didn't think it was gonna be hard like that or anything, and like they just had like a good reaction to it. Like I got the video on my YouTube channel and everything. Yeah. But the point of what I'm saying with that is, once they did that, my friends are like, bro, you gotta try and do something with your music. Like they've been telling me to do that, but like I just never did it because like at that point I was just doing it for fun. And I was like, man, I'm gonna just try something. So I'm gonna try and get a videographer to do my video, because I shoot my own videos. I got my own camera and everything, but like I said, if I got a better platform to do something on, I was going to do it. So what had happened was I had emailed a couple people. Like, I never had hit anybody up before like this. So, like, I was emailing, like, Cole Bennett. And, like,
yeah, Cole Bennett. Yeah, he should.
Yeah, I emailed, like, Cole Bennett, AZ Production, and then, like, Laka. And, like, because I was like, I just want to get one of them to respond to me. And Laka responded, the other two didn't. So I was like, all right, looks like we're going with Laka. But I've been watching his videos since, like, 2014, too, so I kind of knew about him as well.
Yeah.
And so, like, once he hit me up, or his manager hit me up, and we talked about the prices and whatnot, and then, like, we just scheduled it from there, and I took a train out to Chicago, and we shot the video. We ended up shooting the video in Indiana, though. But I took a train out to Chicago to meet him, and I had Uber do him then. Like, we went from there.
Yeah. Yeah, cause I thought you was from Chicago. I'm like, man, this guy in Chicago, I'm going up there. I gotta meet him. And then like,
yeah, a lot of people thought that when I did it with him.
I didn't care about, the following small. Everybody starts small. I didn't care about none of that. I just was drawn to, man, this guy is really rapping, and like I'm looking forward to hearing more of you and seeing more of you developing as an artist. Like, do you have like any upcoming videos coming? 'Cause I know you can't just do one and stop.
Yeah. Well, I'm in college right now, so like I ain't gonna lie, like I'm not be like, oh, I'm not gonna like I'm in college right now, and I got the release song where I'm talking about how like college is just screwing me with my money. Like I ain't gonna be like, oh, I got like bread and blah blah blah, because I'm a college student. So like I don't know if I'm gonna be hitting up like someone like Laka again, but I might just keep shooting my own videos. But I got a couple video ideas coming up. But if I can get in contact with like another videographer and like just check out their prices and everything, like I'm for sure, like no matter what, I'm putting out more videos, but it's just gonna depend on what platform I use. It might be on my YouTube, or it might be on like a better platform.
Yeah. So, I would suggest you put them on, even though if you whoever you shoot with, I would suggest you still put it on your YouTube channel too. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause it'll grow from there. But speaking of white rappers, I don't know if you heard of Lil Peep, but you know he passed away. I don't know, but a lot of people from that area say that like Chief Keef was the biggest influence and stuff like that. But other than that, it's a lot of white rappers. I ain't trying to be racial or nothing, but you got
no,
Lil
I
Peep.
feel you.
He got this other guy. His name Global Dan. He's from Maryland. He's doing a lot too. You got Lil Xan. Man, it's a lot of guys. It's a lot of white rappers right now doing their thing. Y'all just coming in there. And I feel like you could do it. Like you just gotta stay consistent with it, of course. But like, do you have anybody who like influence your rap style, or is like I just
how you like? Okay, I got 2-3 biggest influencers. But one, of course, how you said Chief Keef influenced everybody. Like one of mine was literally Chief Keef. But like, so I started really listening to rap when I was like a freshman, but I hadn't like gotten to Chief Keef yet. Like my friends kind of like were just like playing a little bit. Like I was on the basketball team, so we'd be listening to rap all the time. And like I kind of got introduced to rap then and really started liking it. Sophomore year, I was on YouTube one day, and then like I found a Chief Keef video, and like I liked rap at that point, but like I didn't like a certain artist yet. But I remember like I clicked on one and started watching it, and I was like blown away. Like for some reason, I loved his music. So like when I started rapping, he was one of the people that really I was like, oh yeah, like he's what made me want to rap. But besides him, like he wasn't the main one that made me want to rap. Like I got the three main ones, but like the one that had the most influence on me was LA Capone.
Oh yeah,
he's also from Chicago. Because what happened with him was I'd been listening to Chief Keef's music a little bit, or actually a lot of it, because I was like stuck on him. And on Twitter, I kept getting like Twitter suggestions to follow people since I followed Keef. One of them was LA Capone, and one day I was like, man, I seen him as a suggestion follower for me. I'm gonna check his music out.
Yeah.
So went to his page, checked his music out, and I think it was, I can't remember exactly what song it was, but like I was hooked instantly, and I was like, man, this kid is dope. And then literally like a week later after that, I'm like, I get on Twitter one day and everybody's talking about how he got shot and killed. This is a week after I started listening to him, and at that point I was like, damn. I was like, man, he's my age, and he was like, he's dead now, and he was making music like that. Like I could do something like that. So like that's when I started. Like that's when I really like started to take off with it. And I was like, at first I'm gonna just mess with it, and it'll be kind of a joke. But then like I just kept going, and yeah, definitely LA Capone, my biggest influence next to Chief Keef.
So since you put out this song, or since you let people know that you've been rapping, have anybody like reached out to you like, hey, I like this. Do you want to collab or?
I mean, there's always the people, you know, that I guess they see your video and then they DM you on like Twitter or like IG, and they're like, oh yo, come work with me. Like a couple people DM me on IG, and they're like, yo, you gotta work with me. But like I'll check out their music and see if I like it first, and then like I'm like, okay, like I might want to message you, I might not. But they're not no like big names or anything. But I had like one guy who DM'd me. He was like, come to California work with my artist, and he was like, yeah, and I was like, okay, like he's not a big artist, and I was like, you gonna fly me out there? Like, you know, I'm not gonna go out there. I'm a college student. I gotta make sure I'm not about to go broke out here while college is screwing me over.
Man, college,
but
it'll do it to you.
Right now, I'm working with CB Mix, which is Chief Keef's, I guess, like besides Young Chop, like as a recently main producer, and like I kind of like got in contact with him through Reddit. I'm like this subreddit where like there's this like subreddit. Do you know what Reddit is even?
No. Okay,
Reddit. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but think of it like a website with like a bunch of different forums. And there's like a Chief Keef forum. And back when I was like a huge fan of it, I was like on there because people would post his music, and CB Mix is on there sometimes. And I remember one day I was like as a joke, I was like, yo, CB, let me lease some of your beats because these YouTube beats ain't cutting it no more. And then he didn't say nothing to me at first, and then someone like add him again so we could see my comment, and then he was like, DM me on IG. So I did, and then he's like, send me your music. And I sent him like the No Flagging video and a couple other songs, and then he was like, where are you from? And he started asking me all this stuff, and he was like, asked me about my budget. And like I didn't lie to him. I was like, yeah, I'm a college student, so it ain't very high. But he was like, all right, well, I ain't gonna lie, like you're pretty raw, and I can see that you're dedicated, so I want to work with you. So like,
wow,
we chopped up a little like budget deal, and now we're working. So that's pretty cool. That's like the biggest look I got right now, I guess, just to say that I can be doing stuff with him.
That's cool. So I mean, you in college, man. What are you taking up? What's your major out there?
Music industry management.
That is
because I wanted to be an audio engineer, and then like at some point in my career, I wanted to like try and get like a little like studio business going and like teach a little school there. But I mean, I don't know if the music takes off. Not saying it will, but if it ever does, I'd definitely do that before that because that's like a once in a lifetime chance kind of thing.
Oh, I understand. Like, what's your goal? Like, I just want to get some money. I want to make it big. Like,
it's like as far as the music goes,
yeah.
I just want to keep making dope music. Like, it'd be cool if I'm not trying to get like rich or anything off of it, but if I can make enough money with my music to pay my bills and keep doing my music, I'd be happy. Like, I just like making music. Like, that is, at the end of the day, that's all I want to do, just keep making music.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's good. And like, as far as you say, in your city, you don't really get too much support from your other people, like the people around.
Like recently they've been supporting me, but like, it's so, like, the music scene in my town or like city or whatever is so dead. Like, even if you start making music, people are gonna hate on you right away. Like, you could be making some dope music, and people are just gonna be like, man, that's trash, blah blah blah.
Hey, but keep doing that though. Keep doing that, because the more of you have people talking, it's trash or not, it's still promoting you. Like, and then if you in a city where it's no competition, you can just rap.
Yeah,
just rap
for real.
You know. So, but the hate is something. Sometimes it can get to you, depending on you, an artist. I don't make music; I just promote it or whatever. But in the same sense, like, people still say, "Oh, Gerald, you should have interviewed him," or "Why you interview that person?" I'm like, man, whatever. But it be like that sometimes. So, do you see yourself like, all right, man, like, man, somebody might say something about me? Do it like temper your mood, or it's just it makes you want to go harder?
Oh no, I'm not gonna say. I'm like not on some like cocky shit. Like, I don't get much hate. I just feel like I haven't got much hate because it's just I'm from a small town, and people, like, when they finally started checking out my music, they were gravitating towards it. But if someone does say, like, I don't know, someone's like, man, that sucks, or your music blah blah blah, like, it like doesn't affect me at all. Like, half the time I think it's funny if someone says something like that. Like, I just laugh. Like, I was like, on my No Flagging video, when Laka put it out, I was like, man, I can't wait till I get like some hate comments, because I know they're gonna be funny. And one of them was like something about me being a cracker or something like that, or something about like, even like whether the song was from a black artist or a white artist, it's still an annoying song. Like, that don't affect me, man. Like, I'm just keep doing what I want to do and just make the music I want to make, because at the end of the day, I'm enjoying it. So what they say ain't gonna affect me.
Yeah, that's, you right about that. So, are you almost done? You 21? You told me earlier, like, are you almost done with school? How long you got left?
Oh no, I got I think three or 2 more years of it. To be honest, I started kind of late because I went to an audio engineering school before I went to actually college, because I wanted to get more of that under my belt before I went into like a little bit of the music stuff with, like, you know, the math, English, and all that.
Oh, well, I'm happy for you then. Trey ain't gonna lie, I know you here, but we out here. Hey, this is the best way. Like, I mean, it's crazy. I was thinking, I was like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I don't know if we was gonna make it to have to sit down. I said, man, I got this technology, I gotta utilize it. Cause I've done a lot of interviews, but this is actually my first like FaceTime interview. A lot of people don't even know who behind this logo right here. Well, you don't see it, but you will see it when I put it up on the YouTube channel. We slowly growing or whatever, but it's like, man, like, I want you to keep making that music. I think you can be big, but you got to believe that, and you got to work hard.
Appreciate that. Yeah. You're right, though. Yeah, you're right.
So, Thanksgiving coming up tomorrow. 2018 right around the corner. Any plans for 2018? More?
I mean, I'm just keep doing my music. Like, I don't really be thinking too far ahead in the future. I'm just always working, always doing my music. Like, I don't know. I mean, that's basically the only answer I can say. I'm just keep working on my music, keep doing my thing. I
feel you. So, and then other than that, like, what about your parents? Do they like, hey, you need to quit this rapping stuff and focus on school, or what?
No. My parents are real supportive of it. Like, my dad, he's had his own blues band and everything his whole life. So, like, he's been in the music and been doing stuff, like, not rap stuff, you know, but, like, been like doing music stuff. So, like, when I started doing it, they weren't like, oh, that sucks, or oh, you need to focus your time on something else. They're like, if that's what you want to do, then go ahead and do it. And especially if I'm going to school for it too, like, they really support that too, because I found a way to have a career in it at the same time, keep doing the music stuff. And, you know, if the music stuff takes off, then cool, but also, like, I always got the back to just keep doing my career and end up being an engineer, have my own little studio or whatever. Oh, yeah. So they're real supportive of it. Yeah, they listen to my music too. They're not like, I don't know, they don't think it's like some joke or anything, you know, like, they show me like their friends and everything. They're proud of me, so that's always cool.
Yeah, that's great, man. Like I said, I'm looking forward to seeing your artist development. I always like catching an artist, like, before he even jump out. Like, oh yeah, I remember listening to him 3-4 years ago, and now they just, you know what I'm saying, this person or this thing right now, you know what I'm saying. But other than that, man, it was good talking to you. I didn't know that
Yeah.
FaceTime like kills. Like I'm like on 20% already. It's going crazy.
Yeah.
But man, we go talk. We go build these relationships. Man, just keep making that music. Just keep making that music. I can't say when it'll be out, but you will know when it'll be out. In the meantime, enjoy everything. Enjoy your family for Thanksgiving. Other than that, if I have another question, I might FaceTime you again. Hey, we don't know, but hey, I'm gonna get with you though, man.
All right, bet.